Smartphone zombies are one of the curses of modern life. People walking down the street, eyes glued to their phones, not looking where they're going. Well, now the city of Xi'an in northern China, home to the famous Terracotta Army, has come up with a possible solution. A special pedestrian lane exclusively for mobile phone addicts, as I heard from our China media analyst Kerry Allen.
This lane's about 80 centimetres wide, 100 metres long, and it's painted green, blue and red, and it has pictures of mobile phones along it. So people know that if they walk in this lane, they can be looking at their mobile phones. So it's almost like a slow pedestrian lane.
Is that a busy area?
It is a busy area. The road that this is along is next to a huge mall, and it's a drop-off point for a lot of cars, for people who want to go shopping. I've seen in newspapers that cars have been pulling in and they've not realised that this is actually a pavement, that this is a popular area for pedestrians. So this mall has been pushing to get a smartphone lane for the past month. It's been saying that this might actually encourage drivers to slow down.
And how have people reacted to the arrival of this route dedicated to phone users?
Well, local people seem to have taken it, they really like it. There have been interviews with people on the street and they've said that they think it's a good idea. It makes them feel safe. But online, on social media, people seem to think it is a bit of a gimmick. They've been saying they find it a bit silly that people who are constantly looking on their phones might as well be blind, and they should be taking better care of themselves.
Isn't there a risk that smartphone users heading in opposite directions will bump into each other?
Oh, absolutely, yes. That's one of the comments that social media users have said online, that if people are constantly looking down, and in China this is very, very common to see. It's one of the largest populations of smartphone users in the world. People spend 3 hours a day looking at their phones on average. That yes, people who use these lanes might actually still risk bumping into each other.
And is this the first time they've tried this in China? And if it's successful, might it be expanded to other areas?
It might. This is one of the discussions that's been happening online. But it is not the first lane. There was one in 2014 in a southwestern city of Chongqing, where they introduced a smartphone lane. But then it seemed to be more of a gimmick. This seems to actually be a very serious solution to traffic. And this is a problem in China, where cars do sometimes not notice the distance or difference between the pavement and the road, and are not paying attention to pedestrians.
Kerry Allen.